Hello Bodens, and welcome to our introduction to the new Boden allies that will be introduced with Dragon Blaze Chapter 3. We'll be taking a close look at these 5 new powerful additions coming to Dragon Blaze. First up, we have Stormbear the Iron Wall, who is a tanky warrior that excels at keeping his team alive. For every auto attack that he lands, he has a set chance of taunting an enemy. His first ability, Dragging Slashing Sword, inflicts 693% damage on all enemies and decreases their attack speed by 104%. His second ability, Blazing Shield Cert, summons flame shields around allies for 19 seconds that will give a chance to stun enemies that attack. His third ability, Berserker's Promise, taunts all enemies and prevents Stormbear's HP from dropping below 1 for 18 seconds. When the effect expires, Stormbear will recover 90% of his HP back. His first passive, if the damage that he receives surpasses 10% of his maximum HP, Stormbear only takes 50% of the damage and reflects the additional 50 back at the enemy. And Stormbear's final passive will decrease enemies' defense penetration by 50%. Stormbear's exceptional ability to defend allies and soak up a bunch of damage will make him both amazing for dungeon grinding and labyrinth. Our second Boden we'll be taking a look at, Arrow Trigger, the Iron Bullet. Arrow Trigger is truly an expert marksman. Her auto attacks will never miss and have added defense penetration. Her first ability, Penetrating Steel Bow, inflicts 1296% damage on one enemy and casts a debuff that prohibits HP recovery for 9 seconds. Her second ability, Roaring Strongbow, Arrow Trigger summons a white tiger that collides with all enemies for 435% and sends all units flying. Her final ability, Hunting Instinct, increases Arrow Trigger's attack by 144% for 28 seconds. Arrow Trigger's first passive adds attack equal to 20% of the target's maximum HP. And her final passive, Energy of Courage, increases party's critical damage by 27%. All in all, Arrow Trigger's single target burst is extremely deadly, and her crowd control and HP debuff can make her a formidable foe in Arena. The third Boden we'll be taking a look at, Monolandi the Spirit's Friend, is guardian of the Icy Land and close companion to the spirits. Her auto attacks will increase her allies' attack and attack speed for a set duration. Her first ability, Mysterious Fountain, will increase one party member's HP by 1291% and adds a 45% additional damage buff for 20 seconds. This ability is on a 12-second cooldown, so you can potentially have up to 2 party members with this 45% buff. Her second ability inflicts 412% damage on all enemies and heals all party members by 276% of the damage inflicted. Finally, her Rainstorm ability will inflict 72% continuous damage on all enemies for 10 seconds and prevents them from gaining positive buffs. Monolandi's first passive will help protect a party member by causing any member with 50% or lower stamina to vanish. Her final passive, Spirit Protection, will cast a 250% shield on herself when her stamina is dropped below 70%. What may separate Monolandi from other healers is her offensive-based healing spells and attack buffs that she brings to the team. Our fourth Boden, Bliss Foxy the Silverflesh, is quite the tricky mage. For every auto attack, Bliss Foxy will leave behind a ghost flame that will turn the next ally's attack into a critical hit. Bliss Foxy's first ability, Absolute Power, inflicts 79% of continuous damage on all enemies for 10 seconds. This also causes enemies hit by this ability to have their cooldown recovery speed slowed by 50%. Whirlwind of Chaos, which is her second ability, will turn an enemy into a party member for 12 seconds. This fox is so sly that this skill never misses. Her third ability, Luring Fire, this has a 60% chance to turn all enemies into foxes as well as decrease their defense by 15%. Her final ability is Luring Foxfire. This has a 60% chance to turn all enemies into foxes as well as decrease their defense by 59%. Her first passive, Seductive Fox, will occasionally transfer any debuff that she has onto the target that last attacked her. And finally, her second passive, Fox Instinct, gives Bliss Foxy the ability to read the minds of her enemies. This will increase her accuracy by 24%. Our final Boden, Hellhawk the Shadow Wings. Hellhawk is adept at manipulating the battlefield. His auto attacks will have a chance to steal enemy buffs. Hellhawk's first ability, Celestial Punishment, will inflict 1,376% damage and prevents using skills for 19 seconds on one target. Amplified Destruction is Hellhawk's second ability. He'll inflict 1,299% damage on one enemy and an additional 2,498% explosive damage. His final ability, Unseal, will give Hellhawk increased attack speed for 19 seconds, as well as reduced all ability cooldowns by 50%. His first passive, when Hellhawk's HP drops below 60%, he will hide in the shadows for 20 seconds, and his auto attacks will have a 33% lifesteal chance. His final passive, Soul Awakening, will refresh all cooldowns when an enemy is defeated. This effect can only occur once every 8 seconds. Thank you for checking out our Boden ally overview. Please like this video and comment below with what Boden you're looking forward to the most. And to catch all of the latest updates coming from Gameville, be sure to subscribe to our channel. Thanks for watching.